all. This evening, I'm here by St. Thomas Parish Church once again. It's situated along Highway 2A. And it's also a part of the Ronald Mapp Highway as well. So again, I'm outside of St. Thomas Parish Church. This is on Highway 2A, and it's also a part of the Ronald Mapp Highway. And it is one of the busiest parts of the parish of St. Thomas as well. So yes, guys, this is St. Thomas Parish Church here. So St. Thomas Church was built in 1836, and it was built at Charles St. Thomas. So this is St. Thomas Parish Church over here. Yes, guys, St. Thomas is in the center of the island, along with the parish of St. George. But this part of St. Thomas is in close proximity to the parish of St. James. This is to the western end of the island. Opposite St. Thomas Church would be the St. Thomas Fire, the substation. The Barbados Power Company. So yes, guys, St. Thomas Church sits along the Ronald Mapp Highway. As I said before, the Ronald Mapp Highway was renamed after Sir Ronald Mapp, who was a member of Parliament for St. Thomas at one point. But it was previously Highway 2A. Highway 2A starts from the other end there by Warrens, by Simpson Motors, and it ends at Quarter in St. Peter, and it runs through St. Thomas, a bit of St. Thomas with Redmond's Village, Bagatelle, Arch Hall, and St. Thomas Church. Yeah. Yes, guys. Years ago, all out here used to be sugarcane, ground. No houses. Years ago, all out here used to be sugarcane with no houses, and it wasn't a highway as that until in the 90s. Until in the 90s when the Western group of companies took out that project, and he started refurbishing Highway 2A and renaming it the Ronald Mapp Highway. So again, this is St. Thomas Church again. St. Thomas Parish Church was built in 1836. And outside of the church, ahead of the church, would be the roundabout, the largest roundabout on the island, which is the Lawrence Johnson roundabout. On the left turn, the roundabout will take you back to Old Town, which is in the parish of St. James. Old Town is just downhill from St. Thomas Parish Church, and that is a part of the West Coast. Old Town, St. James is a part of the West Coast. Straight ahead will take you back to Highway to Way, get more along Highway to Way, to the north and west of the island, via Portvale Sugar Factory. And the right turn will take you back to the east now, back to Rock Hall, Freedom Village, which was the first Freedom Village in Barbados. And this way will take you back to Warrens, via Redmond Village, Bagatelle, Archall, and back to the dump at Portvale. And back to Bridgetown. And all along the ABC Highway. So this is a very busy area now, since the highway was opened up in the 90s. And all here used to be sugarcane. Sugarcane used to be all here. And it was a narrow road. So most people use this road to get to the north of the island now. Since is the fastest way to get around now. You can use this road, or you can use the West Coast, which is Old Town or Highway 1. Old Town is the main road to the north and west of the island. But this is the secondary route to the north of the island. And more people use this route because it is much faster. This is St. Thomas has no sea, no coastline in it. But this part of St. Thomas, this part of St. Thomas is close to the West Coast, which is the parish of St. James. Yeah. So this part of St. James, this part of St. Thomas is in close proximity to St. James, which is the part of the West Coast of Barbados. And another thing about Old Town, Old Town was the site where the English first landed when they settled in Barbados on the 27th of February 1627. They landed in Old Town, St. James. Yes guys, so all here used to be campground. St. Thomas Parish Church right here. So again, St. Thomas Parish Church was built in 1836. They seems to have had a funeral here this evening. And opposite St. Thomas Parish Church would be the St. Thomas substation for the Barbados Light and Power Company. They have a substation right opposite St. Thomas Parish Church. And as I said before, the largest roundabout in Barbados is just outside of St. Thomas Church, which is the Lawrence Johnson roundabout. And it was built along with the configuration of the highway to the Ronald Mapp Highway. And it was officially opened in 1996. The opening ceremony for the renaming of the Ronald Mapp Highway from Highway to Way to Ronald Mapp Highway was held right in the middle of the roundabout. There was, and the plaque was unveiled by Lady Mapp, who was Sir Ronald Mapp's wife. Yeah, Shirley. Yeah. Yes, that's St. Thomas Parish Church. It's still a rural area, by the way. Don't mind if it's a highway. It's still a part of the countryside of Barbados. That's great. St. Thomas Parish Church. So as I said before, this road leads back to the new fire station at Actual, the youngest fire station in Barbados, which was built in 2001. Sorry, it was opened in 2001. It's the youngest police fire station in Barbados, and it will also lead back to Warren's, Redmond's Village, and Bagatelle, and back to the ABC Highway, and also Bridgetown as well. There is too much traffic on this road because it is a highway, so that is why there's a lot of traffic along this road. Yeah. That is why there's a lot of traffic along this road, because it is a highway. So yes, I also have lots of family that are buried in this churchyard as well. Yeah. I have lots of family buried in this churchyard, and lots of family that attend church here. Yeah, alright. And again, we are in close proximity to Rock Hall, which was the first freedom village in Barbados. Rock Hall gets up east, uphill from St. Thomas Parish Church. It was the first freedom village where the slaves settled when they landed in Barbados in 1627. Where the slaves settled after slavery in 1838. So Rock Hall is east of St. Thomas Church and Houlton is west of St. Thomas Church, which is the first settlement where the English landed when they settled in Barbados on the 27th of February 1627. They landed at Houlton in St. James. And they set up the first church, which is St. James Parish Church, that was built in 1628. St. James Parish Church is the oldest church in Barbados. And Houlton is just 1 minute downhill from St. Thomas Parish Church. This is St. Thomas Parish Church. It is an Anglican Episcopal church as well. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening. So the construction of the highway career was carried out with a well-established group of companies in the 90s, starting from 1990, and it was completed by 1996, starting from Warrens all the way down to a mile and a quarter in St. Peter, which is to the north of the island. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening. Yeah. Yeah.